cannot let it go in daydream. So these are some of the reasons why we intend to contest.
So now, talking about protecting this legacy, and you have said a lot of good things about protecting this legacy. So tell us, how intentional are you? Because people see these things normally, during political times, electoral time, people say these things just to, speak to the consciences of people to gain their support. So how intentional are you about this thing?
In the first place, after we rejoined the MDR, and were accepted, the prerequisite for one to be a legitimate member of the party is to be a due payer. So when I ask a question, what are the requirements for any member who is referred to as an executive member of the party? Say $250 every month. Since I joined 2 months ago, I have paid $500 United States dollars. And we believe that ministers and the deputy minister and assistant minister and directors within the party, city mayors, are going to follow suit. The payment is categorized based on the position you hold. So these dues will enable us to maintain the legacy one way or other by implementing projects and other things. We also have a diaspora connection, where membership of the diaspora for international affairs will be able to generate fundings. Because every political party must have not less than 10,000 bank balance. So we got to maintain that. So MDR is resourceful. You have Neke Gay, we happen to be one of the representatives. He's from MDR. You got Honorable Semiana, is a member of the MDR and a representative. You have Honest Mercier, member of the MDR, is a representative. Then currently you have Samuel Government Kogar, who is now a full-fledged member. Automatically, we have 4 representatives heading from NIMA, that member of the MDR. These personalities will be raising the sum of 1,000 every month. 1,000, if you sum it per year, is about 12,000 United States dollars. Other parties members will also be paying due. Our projection will be looking at first to build a party headquarters. And the dues will be able to be paying some staff that will maintain the offices. Hereafter, we will mobilize vehemently to recruit and have more members should there be presidential and general election to contest, so that MDR will have more members. The vice president of the Republic of Liberia, why it is true that he was seconded by the president of the Republic of Liberia through Unity Party, is a product of MDR. And we still maintain that and give him that respect. He will be paying dues. So these are some of the methodology we are anticipating or is already inculcated into our plans.
Okay.
Yeah, our representative, one of the arguments is that you are currently representative of District Number 5. You won 2011, went back 2017, 2023. Someone will say, what else do you want? Why you want to be senator? You already represented.
The people, based on what I said and predicated upon the experiences I've had, I'm competent and qualified to serve in that position as a senator. Why? Because I'm entrenched at the legislature. If somebody is applying for a job, there are prerequisites. It must be a BSc holder or a master's degree holder or its equivalents. So I had a requisite qualification.
So what new do you want to do?
If you say what new do I want to do, number one, when you are a senator, it's very easy to lobby with the president of the Republic of Liberia because the president, the Senate had a confirmation power, number one. It's another means of creating job opportunity for your constituents. On grounds that a minister is about to be confirmed, if you are heading certain committee that are responsible for certain sector, there will be what? Demand that lobby that yes, we agree, we will confront you after safetying you, but we need 3 to 4 positions that will come to go to our country. The president will call you on a daily on a consultation on issues bordering your county. They don't happen to represent it easily. The representative only have access to the president during caucus meeting with the president. But the senators are the people who directly deal with the president because they control the country. But the salary of a senator and a representative is the same. But the senator are the mover and shaker because they have political will to make decisions. These are some of the reasons. For example, Liberia legislature is a bicameral legislature, but equally so, the Senate has leverages to engage issue of concessionaires. The lawmaker in a particular locale may have it to advocate on behalf of the people. But when there are issues that they are seeing persistent resistance, it is in keeping upon our lawmaker to approach a senator. And in that district, then you have caucuses, the 2 senators plus 1 representative. Your engagement is no more 1 person engagement, but holistically, you have weight. So there are a lot of factors. For example, however, because you want to go for salary, Primo, you wouldn't have become senator, you wouldn't have contested. You were deputy speaker of the Republic of Liberia. And he left in that position and contested for the Senate. When he won the Senate, he relinquished the deputy speaker position. But the deputy speaker made 1.2 million annually. Representative salary is less than 100,000 annually. So why would somebody leave 1.2 million annually and go for something like it? Is because it's duty called for service. Your people are saying that with all that you're doing, we realize that you have the competency to represent us at the Senate. It is predicated upon that we accepted that.
Okay. Another follow-up question is that, we talked about Senator Prince Johnny Johnson, HSB to his, and the kind of individual we're talking about, becoming Senator of Nimba County in 2005. He was regarded as the Godfather of Nimba County with all of the attributes. Folks will be in grand jury, and then there will be issue, and then they'll place a call. And then he just called back and everything is. People are saying that we want to have somebody who will replace him to have the same attribute. Do you see yourself to fit in the shoes that Senator Johnson had? Do Nimbayans see you as the next Prince Johnson?
Well, the issue of Nimbayan, I believe there is a reason why they have asked me to contest. Number 1. 2. There is no lawmaker in Liberia now, current and past, that they don't know me, I don't know them. So when something happened in Kidman, as a senator, the first and foremost thing you need to know is which district. Is it district number 1, district number 2, district number 3? If you're talking about district number 1, then you call Honorable Fakir, the lady from there. Or you call Bintu, or you call Mami Dossier, that there's a situation of my people being harassed or whatsoever, and I want your intervention. You will call them and say, the Senator of Nimba County have called me that there's a situation. What is ongoing? I hang the law on him. He will ensure that whatsoever happened there, he will revert to me. And if it requires anything of legality or whatsoever, we will play that representation role to ensure that we secure the people release or whatsoever. If it happen in Maryland, for example, then you will be looking at PMA jury representative of Plibo district, Apple. Or you look at Austin Taylor. They say, Austin, there's a situation with my people in Maryland and I want you, because it happened in your district, you need to intervene. Or you say, Williams, Anthony Williams from Maryland. Hypothetically, let's say Grand Crew. You call Nathaniel Bowie. If it happen in Magibi County, you get Alpha Jones, Alpha Kokolo Jones. You got Emmanuel Yah. You got Ellen Ator. You got Opi Kopo. I'm naming these people because they and I work together, and it's the issue of protecting or representing your country at that levels. It's something that is like a water to me. Very easy. When either any cabinet minister, you talk about Godfather Senatorial, we talk to him. And the list go on. So we are entrenched at that level. It is predicated upon this. Our people trying to repose our confidence in us. So we are qualified. We work with Senator Johnson. We know his attribute. We know his like and dislike. 14 years to spend with each other in that small years.
So how was the 14 years together?
14 years, from the beginning was fine, the middle was rough. And the political theater is a place where people disagree and agree, re-alarm and alarm for political interests. As a politician, you got permanent interests, but you don't have permanent friends. Because what your interest lies that your constituents will benefit is your concern.
Okay.
So we work together. And so far, so good.
So I want to ask this question. Before the passing of Senator Johnson, how was the relationship between the both of you?
Very cordial.
Okay.
Very, very cordial. On grounds that he personally, he approached me and said, look, Kogar, you need to come. I'm getting older. I don't know what really happening between all. We'll see each other, we'll talk. Nothing personally, personal you have done to me, evil, and nothing personal I have done to you, evil. The recordings are there. I want you to go to the recordings.
He reached out to you?
He called me, yes. He called me personally. The late, may his soul rest in peace, the late Batua, when he aide, sent him to my office. And he told him specifically, he said, when you come in, bring somebody that will record what I'm going to say. They were recorded. The videos are there. He made a revelation. And besides that, the by-election that took place, he full-fledged supported me. Some of you had a recording here. He declared that Kogar is the one I want you to come sit near me. He narrated the reasons. So in that light, it was predicated upon this. The cultural people, the traditional people said, look, since Senator Johnson is late, we think you the one who will recommend to contest for that position.
Okay, so folks, like I said, we are this whole show is being simulcast on the following radio stations: Radio Nimba, Radio Can Voice of Peace, Radio Zoge, Radio Voice of Tapeta, Radio BKS in Butuo, Radio Saklepie, and Radio B-Play. However, we have some of our colleagues in studio. We have Misha Nagbe Mills, we have Bill Wompo, and we also have Rene Nende Gwambe. Rene is here, and they will be also asking questions as well. Rene?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, Melvin. So, I'd just like to pick up from the last question you asked regarding your last relationship with Senator Prince Johnson. And the answer you gave, I got a follow question to that, which is why you did not join the MDR while Senator Johnson was still alive. But now you are joining the party. In fact, you just joined the party after the death of Senator Johnson.
Because man proposes, God disposes. Prior to the death of Senator Johnson, he approached me. A woman can be my witness, his wife. He calls me on his wife's phone, 3 a.m., 4 months back, and said to me, after he heard on news that I have resigned from PUB, he said, Kogar, you need to come back home. I want you to come and join MDR. So when the telephone call came, his wife didn't appear. So I said, oh, Mana Johnson, around 3 a.m. in the morning. I said, Mana Johnson. He said, no, this is Senator Johnson. I said, yes, sir. He said, look, I want you to come to MDR. So it's like a will. Though it was verbal, but it's like a will. And a woman can testify to what I'm saying. So since he requested that and he died, I must do what he said. It is based upon this that I joined the MDR.
My second question is on the side of the women. Did you really mean the statement you made regarding the female participation in the election? Or it was a mistake?
Which statement?
When you said that the man who died or the senator who died was a man, he can't be replaced by a woman. In fact, no woman will contest, people will tell her to sit down, get ready to play, get ready to play, they can play. That statement you made.
Thank you very much. You know, I made a statement that I never regretted why I made that statement. And I will make it clear to you today. And before I come to the identical statement, I will give you backgrounds. Since the creation of Nimba County, there have been balances in terms of senatorial level. Mano, Gio. The last senators that occupied the seats prior to the war was Towe and Hillary Bombley. After the war, Senator Johnson and Adolfo Dolo emerged as a senator, meaning they were still following the traditional path. 2011, Adolfo was a junior senator, Senator Johnson was a senior senator because he went to election the same presidential year. 2011, from 2005 to 2006, to 2011, and I says here, for 2005
yes.
to 2011, 6 years. Mana Ine Gonglo Wai were appointed by Mana Sedi as superintendent of Nimba County. While Adolfo Dodo was senator of Mano, and then Senator Johnson was senator of Gio. In that light, Mana Gonglo decided, says she will contest against Adolfo Dodo. After she said that, and what I'm saying here, there are people that will testify and all of them still living. At that time, Thomas Sua was a county inspector. Mana Sedi called Mana Ide Gonglo Wei and Thomas Sua in Morovia to her resident and told Mana Gonglo that no, they are always telling say that Gio and Mano. Senator Johnson and Gio Adolfo and Mano, and you are a superintendent of my country. I appointed you. If you want bigger position, I will make you general minister. Do not contest against Adolfo Dolos. She vehemently refused that, Madam, I'm overly qualified, I'm educated, I can be subjected at that level, I'm going to contest. How the president got vexed and said, you got to resign and leave my post. The histories are fresh. Now how she left the superintendent position. The cause of Adolfo Dolo losing a position as senator was caused by Manangonglo. Because he was Mano and she was very formidable and she was a superintendent. She had command over the people. She cut down. I'm coming.
The question is,
I'm coming, sir.
The statement.
I'm coming. If you give me a chance, I told you say before I get to go, I'll give you background. Now the background given to the public.
The time too.
Sir, I agree. But would you mind to accept me in that direction? So Adolfo Dodo was defeated in the process because she came in the process and deprived. So predicated upon that, Hatama Group won the election. Two Gio occupied the seat. They were called by her. The vice president, Jeremiah Kun, biological mother is a Mano woman. Her grandmother from Sokai played like Gio woman. Jeremiah Kun, biological mother from Duowa. I think Duo Bo or Duo Goto. A Mano woman. Duo Bo. But her mother or grandmother is a Mana woman from Soke and Gio woman from Soke play. So logically, Jeremiah is Mana and Gio. He contested against Groupie. I think Manangonglo won the election as well with him.
2014.
Yeah, Groupie and Mana Ida Gonglo won election when Groupie won. He took Groupie to court. They stay longer in court. When Jeremiah Kun Sare, when the vice president, then senator, won the election, Manangonglo told him to court for 7 months. They were in court. Only because he won that position. Before the Supreme Court came over for decision that no, Jeremiah Kun won the election. And then, if a vacuum created, you got Nyanto and Site. And then they play when the death occur in our tradition, they call it fire fair on you. Tia play that. That identical play they will look at to say, well, we need to look there traditionally because the thing that happened is a bad law. For a certain hero to sit in a position, a senatorial position, to die, it's not something that anybody can fight over it will be like fighting over the body. So the traditional people, when they consulted across the country, then they said the best thing we can do is if we look for anybody to contest, we got to go first of all to the main hometown. If there is anybody that can occupy that position, then we can show to the Nimba people to occupy the position. Predicated upon this, the eyes of my people of Goma Bay say, yes, we got somebody who had the competency, who was still in the house, who got the experience, that is new worldwide that can be senator. Therefore, it's Kogar. So the elder said, well, in this light, for us to show to the people of the world, the entire world, and Liberians, and the children that just came, they don't know our tradition, he will join over the body as a symbol of authorizing him to contest. When they brought us to ban, after all what we did, I went for Senator Johnny Bally in the funeral home because that's what the traditional people told me to do and follow the Bally. When we got to Bela, they asked me to turn the Bally over to the traditional people in Nimaka, they wish I dead. And he was buried. The performance at top playing band was a sign to tell all citizens and children in Nimba that look, the man who died, we can play over a Bally for him to be fighting for a job. This man is the one that will replace the man. That the son was showing you. When they got there, Kwakwan from my hometown said, yes, there is a son that will present it to you both to join over the body as a symbol of authority given him. The vice president never stopped there. He called Mr. William Tuazama, who is one of the sons of the late Tuazama Sobe, and asked him, say, oh man, this is what the people on your are saying. Is that a tradition? William Tuazama is still living. He said, yes, that what it meant, it happened to my brother. Benjamin Tuazama was in the police in the 70s. When Tuazama died, the citizens sent for him to resign from the police to succeed his father because his father left him power. And he can't succeed his father as a parliamentary of Zogas territory to ask anybody the records are fresh. So therefore, Kogar, once he's nominated by the tradition, he is the one who is presumptive of becoming senator for the county.
The issue of Kenyo, that's why.
There we are coming now. So if the elders who guard the country and the county had come out for a daughter to be defiant without having remorse to say, no, I'm a woman. What our forefather had done, why it is so that there is democracy, but it's a sign of caveat is showing to us to bring unity in the country. Therefore, I need not to comment or to contest, but to come out to say it is my right. Politics is not in Zoo, politics is not in Sunday Bush, but a constitutional mandate. That is a disrespect to our people it means you don't respect the culture. That's what I meant. That's what I'm trying to tell the public. That woman who doesn't respect the value of our people, that only cleaving onto issue of constitutionality, will not get that position. Meaning she had disrespected our forefather. That's what I meant. And now in any form or shape to diminish our mother. My mother is a man or woman from the Senate County. We supported Manaseri, who is a woman, to become president 2 times. Mananokida was represented in that district. And let's go on. And what with that of Nimba, I mean, with a lot of legislative caucus from different countries that are female, we work together. So why will I look at women and diminish them in that kind of fashion? I can't do it. But I was telling the people that woman have violated our norms and value system. The same thing she did to Manaseri, to refuse on your face. We imagine a president of a republic to ask you, say backward, and say, I can't do it. And you remain consistent. That is the same thing she doing to the traditionalist. It's not their respect. Now what I meant.
So in that same speech, you said, if you fight me, pray to God I shouldn't win. But if I win, I will fight you 2029. Who you are addressing?
I was referring to Musa Berete.
Why?
Because if I give you cola and you receive it, even put it on your face, ask all the Nimba legislative caucus that were in a meeting. Then you come out and say you will put Kennedy or form a fight. So I said, I got the opportunity 2029. MDR will put Kennedy against you. Is that something that will be afraid to say?
So what are you looking for? A wet balance situation where you don't go? So what do you see other people coming as an affront?
No, listen now. In the first place, value, V-A-L-U-E, is a belief to know wrong from right. If you know you put your Kennedy against me, you will not receive cola from me, and you use it. You understand what I'm saying? It means you're taking resources from me to fight. So when you're doing that, then it means that when time comes, MDR will look at it and say, well, we're not looking at it, we will put Kennedy against you.
Say, why just giving cola to people?
That is a symbol of respect. Even in the region, all the places we pass today are cola they give up.
It's like you hate competition.
I don't hate
competition. Cola to give you weight.
If I hate that competition, I wouldn't have contested in the district 3 times. The first time we were 12. The third time we were 13. I mean, second time we were 13. The third time we were 12. And the same people, really, I used to have an interview with your station. I told you that 2023 October you will hear that Samuel Kogar will win the election for the 3rd time. The reason here is what the country people hate is don't insult somebody when you go into the race. The aid is called the person. Some person say they play die, no development, no this, no. Me, I don't say it to people because after the election are peace. So I don't hate competition. If I hate competition, somebody who hate competition doesn't accept defeat easily. Because you always feel that you're up. In the very station, when you are contested and at 2 second place, the election result never announced by the election commission. I can't rare I consider defeat. And I told you, say, for the sake of the country and peace, I accept the result.
We have it hard.
Well, it level you to deduce if you are Oracle to Doma.
Okay, Honorable Kogar.
Yeah.
I'm Bill Wompo representing Hot 107.9. The same Musa Hassan Berete, Honorable Musa Hassan Berete we are discussing today is the same Honorable Berete that you woke up from bed during the time of the B-Play project. And today, politically, you and him going out this way. What have this brought to you?
Nothing. In a Bible, let me tell you, and I'm saying it for Nimba to hear me very loud and clear. All fingers are not equal. I'm a politician. I used to be a law enforcement officer, but now I'm a politician. I don't have money to buy even dump truck. So if my friend get dump truck and my people are in need, that I know when I ask him to release my people, he will do it. Should I sit there and play BR to say, I don't get money, so I can't go beg my friend? That means you're not a leader.
That is in Kogar, man. They in Kogar as well in your district.
Oh, but what are you talking about? The comparison is not comparable. You know, look at the comparison. What are you telling me? The man had the opportunity. He got yellow machine. He got trucks. And more than a decade, 2 decades, my district do not have means. The national, the nation do not have machine. And I know that he got machine. That lobby.
So you need to reciprocate.
No, in what sense now?
His candidate is in the race.
But you're not facing a bridge to contest. You were facing a bridge as a good-way gesture. He was exhibiting generosity.
How do you also respond to the statement that saying, Honorable Vice President, you are national leader, there's neighbor politics, don't get involved, don't bring yourself low, but if you come after my candidate, I'll go after you, will mark you, one for all.
In the first place, I don't know his intent. From the broader spectrum, it implies an affront.
Why?
Very good. In French, they call it signe de la politesse. In English,
why are you speaking French to us?
I'm coming. Oh man, as now we got to speak Latin.
In the articles?
No, not a matter of become Arabic. Don't give me hard time. Let me speak my own. So in English, they say sign of politeness. Sign of politeness.
Okay.
Sign of politeness. Yes, sir. Good morning, sir. Madam, Mr. Honorable, Minister. These are signs of politeness. Honoring somebody. When somebody ascends to certain higher level, no matter what the difference is between, you are going to say, Mr. Vice President, he started fine. He said, I beg you. You understand? Then he became defiant. It was not correct. So it means that that person is over exaggerating about themselves. And a philosopher, Pro-Lumumba, right? He said, and I quote, he said, do not any individual who is poor to say she's humble. When somebody is rich, not rich but wealthy, you got to get the difference between rich and wealthy. Riches are people, some people around here, they are rich people. They owing people all over the banks. Get the main need. They ride fabulous cars. They are rich. But wealthy man can use one car for more than 20 years. But he know when to take his medicine. He know which hospital he can go to. He can't credit anybody. He can't credit for anybody. The clothes he's wearing is neat. In a living room with chair can last for 15 years. That wealthy person there. But a rich man always worry. And the rich men always exaggerate about themselves. They are impressionists. They show that they are over zealous. They override anybody, whether you're in position or not. The money they got can overcome you.
So whether all our tutorial.
Now what I'm trying to say, I'm saying that to say that the only way you can know humble person, you must have property on your own. When you get property and you still respecting people, then you are humble. So some people when they have riches, they can be disrespectful under no condition. What I'm responding based on your question you asked. If Honorable Benedict can say, I will fight you war to war, can you tell your father that? It is an affront. And the person you talk about, your grandfather, your auntie, everybody later in, then you say, if you try it, you're challenging the person. You're not only challenging him, you are challenging the authority and you are challenging the state. That is a terroristic threat. That even you can be called by NSA to answer questions.
One thing that people...
And I believe the national security of this country is at work to make sure to monitor Musa Benedict activity and utterances to see few days, few months, few years from now, the statement he made against the vice president to be under surveillance.
My last question before, so the One thing that they are having issue with you accused Musa Belete, the representative, of forming a party, and you said all you know in Nimba, the only party Nimba country people know is the MDR. And the counter argument of that is you were in Nimba when MDR was here and you were chairman of PUP. How can you reconcile the two?
The qualification there is anybody who created a new party after the death of Senator Johnson, quote unquote. I want you to understand the diction, the connotation, and the intuition. Was I in PUP at the time Senator Johnson died, or I was there before and I left from there before he died? I said anybody in the interim of the burial.
So what did you add that condition?
The condition is because we are still in a mourning stage. There is no time for competition. Number two, we believe that Nimba citizens at this time need to hold together, no matter the differences of politics, to ensure that we build a society. Senator Johnson's memories still remain on high.
Okay.
So any means of bringing some level of fraction, it will detract and it will create some level of instability among us as a Liberians.
Okay.
Okay, Honorable, my last question. The peace of this election is a concern for many of the citizens of Nimba, both home and abroad. They see you as the person who should be the one to initiate a peace process because you are a seated lawmaker, number one. Number two, they see that you are supported by people in government. What can you say about peaceful conduct of these electoral processes?
Very good. In order to bring sanity and bring peace and stability in the county, the first thing, the formation or the election of the Nimba Legislative Caucus arisen after the demise of Senator Johnson. I would have told the president, I need to be the chairman if I never wanted peace. And he says that I'm the only person here, you're going to give me that respect. Because they approached me first. And I told them that if we go to Senator Johnson and he say he doesn't, I will accept it. But if he say he still want to be chairman, I will be member as a vassal. That was the arrangement I led Senator Johnson to be the chairman. So say Miana, the representative Miana, we insisted through appeals to Honorable Tonya and others that since Senator Johnson left alive and he was elected as co-chair, that there be a ascendancy clause. It was because of peace and stability of the country. I would also say, okay, say he is the one, I will be co-chair or secretary general, which I occupied earlier. Tuan go as co-chair, let Honorable Nyaflomo go as secretary general. I just an advisor. It's a sign of showing leadership. There will be no confusion in the caucus. But if they were voting, where I insisted I will get vote, then it will be bad blood between us or among the caucus. When you have election and friction. So for that reason, these are the first steps. The second aspect has to do with some of these people who want to contest, their conditions are, they are not working. And this identical position is not only lying down for people who are not working. It's lying down for people that are competent to go in a place that the Nimaya will decide. I can't be a lawyer there and say I can't work, I'm not working. To be a counselor at law, like self-employment, can floor tell anybody say you're not working like in Nima for to believe it. Eh? So when you are a counselor, people hire your professional services, they pay you. If you are a teacher at a kindergarten school in America, you're working. You understand what I'm saying? If you are a kindergarten teacher, daycare teacher.
Yeah, either don't go work, for example.
Well, I don't know.
So what you can
Because I don't want to attack personality. I say it's a hypothetical case. If you used to do border cross trade, you understand what I'm saying? And somebody will owe you to pay your debt. And you still do your border cross trade, you're working. But the position that is being occupied by me, being vacant today, require NIMA best in terms of lawmaking and representation and oversight.
So what do you think you are the best?
The level of years. Have you ever heard minuses in my performance at the legislature? Somebody looking at me say, I always been used to fight on behalf of people. I fight proxy war. I don't fight proxy war. I fight for NIMA. When we started the revolution, all of the NIMA legislative Kogar were floor member. Today, Honorable Nege Gay of District Number 3 travel with the speaker every day because he was chairman on foreign affairs. It is true, my sweat and blood.
Someone said he got suspended once, and that is a manners.
No, the suspension is now a minor on grounds that if the people had rejected me in the election for suspension, it would have been a manners. But the people say that suspension was unjust, therefore we will re-elect you. And what I was suspended for, and I insisted we achieve it. It made Honorable Duna chairman on judiciary when you were co-chair on judiciary. It made Garrison chairman on state-owned enterprise when you were just member on Ways and Means. It made the current president, Jeremiah Pankun, co-chair on Ways, Means and Finance.
Vice President.
The vice president. Making co-chair on Ways, Means and Finance. But the position that I got was below the belt because I was not fighting for position. I was fighting for NIMA seats. That is the same thing that went on with the majority and minority. Look at the number of committees that NIMA lawmakers occupy as we speak today. Chairman on Public Works, who supervise all the road connectivity in the Republic of Liberia from District Number 4. The chairman on state-owned enterprise, LPRC, National Port Authority, NASCO, LTA, all those areas.
Sam Brown?
No, Honorable Semiana is a head. Honorable Brown is the chairman of commerce and industry, a position on earlier head. If I was greedy, I would say no, I still want to be on my committee. They wouldn't have taken it from me. But I ensure Honorable Nyan Flomo, chairman of public works, education and good governance. You know why I took the chairmanship on judiciary? Because I wanted to appeal. No position in that area that is higher than I wanted, it wouldn't have given to me. But I decided to hold it as a temporary because, and what I did clearly, the man who was chairman on judiciary and made him member of our committee, he's an ex-official. He supersedes. All those who have legal money, they are all members of that committee. I just get the name. So when you're fighting for something on behalf of the country, you don't put yourself first. So these are some of the examples we want to tell you that we don't fight for ourselves. And they are there, the witnesses are there, you will look at it.
So, Honorable, thank you for the clarity that you have made. However, my name is Michelle M. Mills, Ala DJ Pineapple. My question to you, you just went just right after the death of the fallen hero and have taken over the MDRO. What mechanism are you going to put in place with those membership, those candidates, those membership that have not been in connotation with one another to unify them? What mechanism are you putting in place to unify the entire party structure?
In the first place, you said, I win, I just win, or enter MDR, right? Is that a question?
You were indoors.
Okay, I just want to get the diction.
Yeah.
Now, it is our responsibility, not my responsibility, to subscribe to the bylaw and constitution that govern the party, and whatsoever that will be doing will be in context of the bylaw and constitution to see how best we can push the party forward. In the bylaw and constitution, you got grievance and ethics committee. So if anybody is going also does, that person can be reprimanded. People should be people to pay dues and etc. You got to be a law abiding, follow the rules and regulations. There should be distinct distinct demarcation between your position and the office. And you should understand the office in which you occupy. It depends on the comportment and how best you will serve the people.
Great.
Okay, so
Lastly, before I leave you, are you detailed with the nomenclature of groups that get into the election? Like you heard the rival's name, Ide Gonglo, and you have the name of Garrison Yelu, the name of others. Are you detailed or are you afraid to contest in the election? Because more people are looking at the nomenclature that Madam Ide Gonglo will be one of the rivals to your throat. What is your take when it comes to those slogans coming out from our people?
In the first place, how will I be detailed? Number one, do your analysis. For my analysis, we will emerge victor. One, Managonglo elections of vote are not exceeded, are not be 40. I want analysis there because you must have the popularity. All we around 30, 34, and down there. My brother and little brother Garrison, Councilor Garrison, vote for the senatorial and I exceeded 16,000. You were also defeated for the very first time. After you won the election, the next election you were defeated. That is questionable. Because if you're grading people to contest for the position, there are certain things you look at. Mike Glimon has not been tested politically in Nimba County. To be a county inspector does not give you the ground to be popular. How many years did you spend? And what are the experience you got? I entered the by-election, not presidential election, because presidential election is something that takes over 6 or 7 months before you prepare, or a year for you to prepare yourself. I went in by-election less than 3 months. I got 41,000 votes. Number one, I'm oversee all of them when it comes to popularity. 2, as representative, I don't have any defeated record. Consistently, I have won 3 times. It's another pedigree added to my value. You understand? These are the attributes that we felt that we are not deterred, that anybody can move forward around here and there. No way. And lastly, I don't have any record to carry any of my counterpart, let's say my contestant to court. Because these are record people looking at.
If so,
let me. You understand? But there are candidates in the race that have carried people to court. And the records are there. Nimba carry Nimba to court. When they try to say that legal issue. So tomorrow, there will be certain things that the people, because you say you can't listen to the zoo. You say this thing happened. We got to go in the bush of place or be, for example, for the elders to come, the traditional people to come, for the senator to come so they can resolve the issue instead of going to quit. You are already this country, the elders and the tradition of the country, that only the law you follow, which is the constitution. But the constitution, they fell short to know that if you read Article 5, it talks about positive traditional values, norms, and culture. There is a reason why big city that grantor here. When our father read it and said tonight, if you're not senior, if you are senior, you're not coming outside. Any government official, whosoever car, they will block you, will not enter. It's accepted by the constitution. So if you say you can't respect it, then how can you be a senator that can respect the tradition? Okay. So I had the edge over all of them.
So Representative Kogar.
Yes, sir.
There's information that people been thinking about, and that the sources behind, or the brain behind your sources as represented 3 times in your district number 5, has to do with you trucking a voter into your district. And now you are going to the senatorial election. So how do you, what do you stand to do or to settle this issue? What people accusing you of?
That is a legacy argument. In the first place, if you say My winning depend on trucking. Number one, they go by election. I got 9,000 votes in my district. I got more than 12,000 votes in the district 4. So the people in the area, they were truck. I just give you a hypothetical case now. Because my strength and the voter register in Booyah is around 29,000. Then I got only 9,000. So it means 20,000. Because I read across the program, you walk and enter. They don't get that no more. They give me 9,000 votes. Then Booyah, district number 4 give me around 12 to 13,000 votes. Then you came to Tapeta district, more than 6,000 votes. And the late go on. So are you telling me that the people were truck? Because they were not in my district. The people at district number 4 are different electoral district. The people at district number 8 are different electoral district. And I got vote across all the places. So those same people, when people are defeated, they always cry foul.
Okay, so you have been back on a tour in Nimba. So tell us exactly what are you telling the people during these tours?
Number one, I have consulted and I have given the green light. I must inform the people to showcase myself to them, to explain to them what I'm capable of doing and what led to my decision, to inform them so that in the terms of election, they will not be in limbo in taking decision.
Okay, so we're going to open the line so that we can have interaction with the public. So that you can keep your calls coming on our number 0777 001039. 0777 So get a little nice already. Basic. This person, good evening.
Yeah, welcome to your people here. And good evening to all your colleagues. I just want to say thanks to Honorable Kogar for the explanation tonight. But I want to ask him that one question that is the question that he said that KU. And then he repeated that yesterday when he went to the market in Ghana for visit without fasting and monitoring. He said the policy that Honorable Toga occupies is for the amount of people and I won't see them the woman. So the thing that he occupies for men, question he wants to try to tell us that the people are in men and the mouth and the women.
Okay, so that is a question. Let me give you that.
I know his name. What his name?
We have Nicola on the loose.
What his name? The gentleman who called, he didn't call his name.
Yeah, he called him.
So that's good with this person on the line. Good evening.
Go ahead.
The incoming senator has spoke well and he is qualified. He has all criteria of being senator of Nimba County to replace Senator Prince Johnson, the late. You know, when you see leaders speaking, you will know from the tune of that leader. So Honorable Kogar, he deserves everything to become the state senator of Nimba County. So thank you for your message given to all our people. We are sending to vote you to replace Senator Johnson in the House of Senate. Thank you so much. May God help me. May God bless you.
You're welcome. This person, good evening.
Good evening. My name is Benson Lee. I call from Small Cancer.
Okay.
Yeah, I listened to Representative Kogar. Anyway, I didn't really get the basic information he wants to give to the people of Nimba. And listen to him when he said that, this position is not about people wanting job because they are not on job. Then he the same question again. He's saying that this position, traditional people are giving the green light and they are giving the position already. So somebody went against it is that the person going against. So he's a lawmaker. He said not an attack on democracy. Then he also mentioned that he is the chairman of the majority bloc because the Libyans are getting up after the voting people are based on committee. So all the things here about Kogar was lie, not party to give opposition to Nimba people or committee to Nimba representatives and what he fought for. So all the things there was against the guy is lie. So most of the expressions he made tonight, as a lawmaker, I believe he's supposed to be thinking about law, he should follow the constitution, then fighting for traditions and traditions that you are not even a member of, you begin to talk about it. So I think this is wrong.
Thank you.
This is not the kind of way that people are supposed to be
Thank
living
you.
this country.
Thank you. We got a call on our lines. Okay, let's go to the other person.
Okay, so let's speak with Emerson CPB on the line. Good evening, Emerson.
Yeah, good evening, Senator. Good evening to your community students.
All right.
I want to appreciate my political godfather in person of Samuel Kogar. People will continue to call, and the pressure is too much, and maybe one people will say that you will fight the VP vote to vote. Let me tell everybody, no man can fight God praise and suffer, no matter what you do. Because Kogar is already prepared, and the choice of the people of Nimba, then we will beat them. The use of the leg or not, we will beat them every part of our Nimba country. We will beat them in Yahoo Metro, all the 9 or 12 days we will beat them.
Okay.
So thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, let's take that call.
Good evening.
Good evening. My name is G. Irritating Fair, calling you from both community.
Go ahead.
Mr. Thank you, and thank you to our honorary studio for the level of understanding and the kind of information provided for our people. My brother, let me say this for free. All our brothers and sisters who come into the room, they are just wasting us. So it's the elections going to come. But I can tell you for free, the leader, the studio will take them all over in the Canada. Nobody will stay in front of it. It's not waste our time to come into the room because we already prepared as an environment. We already prepared to be the kind of leader who will replace our senator, our hero with that. Thank you ever so much.
Okay, thank you so much. This person, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. My name is Otis Yoyo. I'm calling from the electoral district in Lao TIU.
Okay.
Yes, people are always calling money, thank you for the information tonight. People believe in Nimba that you are the next godfather for this county. Look at the Kogar then who, when they ready at the national level, when they get in there, they get it for the country. And the people we're looking for in this country to get to entrust them with this country because we know if they take over this country, the young people, the old people, the traditional people will benefit this country. What belongs to this country, they will get it. So, my money, God will bless you, and you are the next senator for this country. Thank you.
Okay. This caller, good evening.
Okay, so
okay, this person, hello?
Yeah, hello.
Welcome. Welcome. Quickly, let's hear you.
Yeah, I'm Jesus Ezra, and my dollar name is Bombe. It started down from Canberra. Well, I want to say a very big thanks to His Excellency, the most legitimate, competent, brave, and the most sophisticated, honorable, and the incoming senator in person of Honorable Samuel Kogar for giving us the honor that which qualify him as a category that he is a next senator to replace Honorable Senator Peter Johnson. You know, is well qualified according to his articulation and the way in which he proposed. So these are the things that we are looking for in replacement the fallen hero. I believe
Thank you.
He is very strong commitment.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you. Thank you. Let's leave you there and take another call here. Okay, so we will take a call or two, then we'll get back to the lawmakers so that we can.
let's get to Benelli Yomi Tobe on the line. Benelli,
Yeah, good evening.
go ahead.
Okay, I'm Benedict Yomi Tobe, the youth chair for the MDR Nimba, and honorable incoming senator, you are telling all those are talking, they just talking because their vocal defeat is knowing. And we are in order from house to house when they campaign. We are doing our free campaign. Kogar speak on the radio, you will see people will be talking different. Elected into office as the next senator for this country. Thank you so much, Honorable Kogar.
You're welcome. Okay, so you gotta go there.
Yes.
Let's
just get you on the line. Good evening.
Good evening, boss of Nima family, and good evening, the best people of Nima.
Your name?
This is the boss of Kogar.
Go ahead, Chief.
I do join you on talk about it in this evening.
Go ahead.
So let me salute my principal leader in the studio, the person of the Samuel Kogar, the veteran love leader of Nima. In the honor of the Kogar is the most competent person in this place that anybody has resolved to elect me as the next member of this great county. Thank you for your show.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're not taking any more call. We are actually out of time, so we're going to join our guest in studio here on Kogar to respond to some of the questions and the concerns raised by the callers, and then we will get this wrapping up statement.
Well, thank you very much, and to those callers, I want to appreciate you. If my I stand to be corrected, but if my memory serves me right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 9 callers. Out of the 9 callers, we have 6 in our favor, and then 2. They are not for, they are not against.
You're doing statistics.
Of course, but when you say things and mark it down. So Spencer is in a limbo stage.
Just a minute, please. Just hear from Yeke Sekou quickly. He wants to chip in. Hello, Yeke. Yeah, welcome. Let's hear you quickly.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you very much. My name is Yeke Sekou, the son of Nima County to be Secretary of the District of Nima. Let me firstly communicate for continuing helping our community. In every way we are helping our community, in every way we think we can do it. But let me go to the issue. I want to use this occasion to say thank you to the honorable doing of the legislature. One of the doing of the legislature, Honorable Samuel Kogar, our presumptive senator on Nima County Council, April next month. I just want to use this occasion to urge all Nigerians, most especially our young people, to don't be carried away by political rhetoric, don't be carried away by the things who have been coming, first time they're very rejected, second time rejected, third time rejected, and will be rejected for the fourth time. Let us all unite, let us all go to our very villages, town, our very community, let us try to support and run on the program. You cannot replace a hero, and you can't replace a hero with nobody. Only a hero can be replaced by a hero. Thank you very much.
Okay. Yeah, you are in flight.
So Spencer Glay in the first place, he behaved like an insolent.
What it means?
Somebody who is rude to constitutional authority. The man consider himself a liar, a lie. Lie is an insult. Now what I meant. So you can define it. He was trying to say things that he was dangling. I will not specify it because it is immaterial. The gentleman, Joe, I think he talked about job creation and he said a lie. That the same person who made that statement. Spencer Glay. Spencer Glay is known. His position is known. Which side he on? So his question is not question that one could answer. But I will try to let the public know for the benefit of the doubt. Now, Spencer, why it is true that you are opposition, you will be very much courteous. Because pretty soon you will soon be referring to us as a senator of the country. No matter how the situation, whether you hear or not, you got to accept the results. So the issue of KU, I agree.
What KU means?
Excuse me, it's a jargon.
Jargon?
By the Bushmaster, it's a jargon.
Okay.
indicating that there is about action to be taken. Either you be part or not part.
Why you focusing on radio?
You know what?
I never focusing on radio.
Okay, let me look at you. So the word carry can be pronounced anywhere, not anything. It's telling you it's a caveat.
But you're not a member of the forum.
How do you know?
Why are you keep talking about it? Why you keep talking about it?
Listen, I am not discussing the forum. No.
Listening to you.
The Indian man. I'm a nephew of the man. So a half of nephew to take trouble. No, a half of nephew to take trouble now. So when you want to intimidate me, then I will get you leave. Now I'm afraid of myself. I go man through.
Wow.
So don't intimidate me.
Real go through.
In level you, I go man through. So if you say when you senator, you can only respect the organic law, which is a constitution, and the traditional aspect of the constitution is form part of the constitution. Then it means that you are reading upside down. It's part Article 5, and when you read it lengthily, go through it. We talk about positive traditional culture.
Okay.
Yeah. So area that they say in the time we can eat this fish. I dare you to eat it from there. It's accepted. So that's it. That go with the tradition of our people. So if somebody can sit and defy our tradition, then that person don't want to be a senator. That's what I mean. So glad, just where you are here, we'll find space for you. I believe you're working. If you're not working, we'll find job for you. That's all I got to say. I want to say thank you because all the color. Then additionally, you can say you can make it worse. He added to my number. I make it 7. You see?
NEC.
So a National Election Commission will give you election result. They will result at 97%. Because now I'm on 2, 7 at 97%. The 3% go to them, they can take it. Okay, so I'll take out another 15 or 20% and give it to them. I still win. And that joke, you will see that how the result will come during the election. It's not a joke.
Do you know?
People are resolved.
Do you know Prophet Key?
Prophet Key is a comedian. I know him.
You mean a comedian?
Of course. Somebody who performs.
Okay.
Yeah,
but it's one of your targets in the next.
No.
And so who do you see as a strong contender in this race against you?
You want me to make fair analysis?
Yeah, sure.
In this election, and Ile will come second to me with far distance. She will be the second.
It's heavily supported by Berete, and Berete is one of the heavy hands in Nimba County.
Let me tell you something. The election is by character. Point. Nothing else I have to say.
Okay, so let's get a wrapping statement before we can let go.
I want to say thank you, but one thing I want to caution the media outlets or the media practitioners. One, it is so that we are friends in this election or beside the election. Any other thing that may be involved with that is unethical. Feel free and tell the public. But the issue should be discussed. They coming election, I will discuss the issue. Why I qualify to be senator. I'm going to be talking, Samuel Kogar, he this, Samuel Kogar that. No. All those people after the election will be one family. Why should I attack them? So anybody that coming here should discuss the issue in that personality. Says, I'm a big sister there. But the position I'm meant for her. Take it all leave it. You understand? So we are going to tell the Liberian people that when the Nimba people make decision, you don't overlook it, you don't disrespect their culture. You will see the result from the election that the people remain resolute in their. You will see.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And so, folks, that's how we call it a day on this interview here. And I want to say thanks to all of you who followed this this interview. And thanks to the folks from Radio Nimba, Radio Car Voice of Peace, Radio Zoke, Radio Voice Tabata, BKS Radio in Butuo, Radio Saklepe, and Radio Deeply. And I want to say thanks to all my colleagues here in the studio, including